You're exhausted, not in your body, in your mind. There's a kind of tired that sleep can't fix, a kind of noise that silence can't quiet. And if you're honest with yourself right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You wake up already behind, already overwhelmed, already carrying yesterday and the day before that, and every unfinished thought you never got to process. Your brain isn't resting, it's running, all the time, on a track that leads nowhere, just circles, just noise. And here's what nobody tells you. You're not broken, you're not weak, you're not failing, you're overloaded. Think about your phone for a second. When it slows down, when it freezes, when nothing opens the way it should, you don't throw it away, you don't call it worthless. You restart it. You let it clear what doesn't need to be there anymore. And when it comes back on, it runs like new. Your brain is no different. But somewhere along the way, you stopped giving it permission to restart. You kept adding tabs, more tasks, more worries, more comparison, more noise, the news, the notifications, the highlight reels of other people's lives playing on repeat while your own life sits on pause. You've been feeding your mind a diet of chaos and calling it staying informed, staying motivated, staying ahead. But you're not ahead, you're drowning. Here's the truth that will change everything if you let it sink in. Your thoughts are not facts. Read that again. Your thoughts are not facts. That voice in your head that tells you you're behind, that you're not enough, that everyone else has it figured out, and you're the only one still lost. That voice is not the truth. That voice is the residue. It's the build-up. It's what happens when a mind goes too long without a reset. You've been listening to a system that needs to be rebooted and trusting everything it tells you. The turning point, the moment everything changes, is not found in a new plan. It's not in a new app, a new routine, a new year. It starts with one decision, one quiet, defiant, deeply personal decision. I am going to take back control of what lives inside my mind, not by fighting every thought, not by suppressing what hurts, but by becoming the gatekeeper, by choosing deliberately, consciously, every single day, what gets to stay. So here's how you reset. Not a list, not a checklist, a shift, a rewiring. Something that happens beneath the surface, in the parts of you that words barely reach. The first shift is this. Stop consuming and start creating. Even for 10 minutes. Write something. Make something. Move your body. When you create, you stop being a receiver of the world's chaos and become a source of your own signal. The brain wakes up differently when it's building instead of just absorbing. The second shift, and this one will feel uncomfortable, is silence. Real silence. Not the silence of a quiet room while you scroll. True silence. No input, just you and the hum of your own mind. Let it be uncomfortable at first. That discomfort, that's withdrawal. That's your brain finally getting the chance to purge what it's been storing. Don't run from it. Sit in it. This is where the reset actually begins. The third shift is learning to end the day. Not just fall asleep from exhaustion, but consciously, deliberately close the day. Put down what you were carrying. Not because the problems are solved, but because carrying them through the night solves nothing. Your mind needs a closing ritual, the same way a book needs a last page. Give it one, even if it's just 5 deep breaths and the words, "I did what I could. Tomorrow, I begin again." And the fourth shift, perhaps the most powerful of all, is choosing your first input of the day like it's sacred, because it is. What you pour into your mind in the first 30 minutes of waking sets the tone for everything that follows. You are essentially telling your brain, this is what the world is like today. Feed it fear, and it will see threats everywhere. Feed it noise, and it will be scattered all day. But feed it something that expands you, something that reminds you of who you are and what you're building. And watch how differently the hours unfold. You have more control than you think. That's the thing they don't put on the billboards. That's the thing the noise is designed to make you forget. Because a mind that believes it has no control will keep consuming, keep scrolling, keep outsourcing its peace to things that were never built to give it. But you can choose differently, starting now, starting today. Not a dramatic overhaul, not a perfect morning routine, not a complete life transformation overnight. Just one reset, one moment of stillness in the storm, one breath taken on purpose, one thought replaced with a better one screen left dark so you can finally hear yourself again. That's how it starts. And then it happens again, and again, and slowly, the noise gets quieter. The fog lifts. The version of you that got buried under all of it begins to surface again. Clearer, calmer, more like yourself than you felt in a long time. You are not your anxiety. You are not your worst thought at 2 a.m. You are not the sum of your unfinished to-do lists or your unanswered messages or your unlived dreams. You are a mind capable of extraordinary things when it's clear, when it's free, when it's been given what it actually needs. That mind is still in there. It's not gone. It's just waiting for you to stop running long enough. Remember, it exists. So tonight, not tomorrow, tonight, give yourself one reset. Step away from the noise. Close the tabs. Silence the feed. Sit with yourself for just a few minutes and ask the question your brain has been waiting for you to ask. What do I actually want to feel like? Not what you want to achieve. Not what you want to have. What do you want to feel like? Let that answer be your compass. Let it guide what you take in and what you let go. Let it be the reason you start protecting your mind the way you would protect something precious. Because that's exactly what it is. Your brain is not your enemy. It's the most powerful tool you will ever own. Reset it, reclaim it, and watch what becomes possible when the noise finally stops.